Hello, everyone. I'm going to just do a little update here. Show you the channel here. I put it in my posts here. I participated in a open mic stream with RP Grandpa here. He and I met when he was playing EverQuest, and we chatted a bit. And of course, I'm participating in that. I wanted to test out my webcam and stuff, but if you want to, if you're seeing this on my channel, you can click it here to watch it on his channel. He's looking to expand out some of his other games that he's doing, like Dungeons and Dragons and things like that, which EverQuest and some of these other games are kind of built off of those. But sorry there, I got a little bit of nasal stuff, but let me see if I can switch this. I think I can switch it on the fly. For some reason, my capture software is going into minimal mode, and I need it to stay in preview mode, and the control key that it's saying to use isn't doing it, and the menu option doesn't change it either. I don't know, there's something goofy going on here, so I guess I'm going to have to pause this and then cut it together here. So alright, I'll insert a little bit of when I joined his stream here from his channel here, so we'll go ahead and play that when I was joining.
I have a private chat. Who sent me a private chat? I didn't even know I had that. Let's see. Oh, damn.
That was from a while ago.
Yeah, I didn't notice. I just now noticed it. I'm like, really? I got private chat on this thing? This is a cool setup. I like this app.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's real seamless. I like it. I got some tech stuff I'm gonna work out tomorrow, though.
You're more techie than I am. Good lord, I barely use OBS or
my computer
XSplit or anything.
Yeah, I've always been pretty tech minded when it comes to computers. But I'm good with like if I turn the computer on and hand it to me and I can tear shit up. But reformatting hardware, stuff like that, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
So, but now I'm dangerous with it. You give me a computer that's connected to the internet, I can do some nasty shit. So we're not going to get into that, but yes, you ain't safe on the internet, guy.
I'm the complete opposite. You give me, I don't like technology, but if you give me a wrench, I'm fine.
Let's see here. Boom, there it is. This is my EverQuest, buddy. And I hate to say it, but I don't think I'm going to be back to EQ P99, brother. Let's see if he pops in. God damn, see, this is what's killing me. I've been trying to end the stream for over an hour.
Hey, man,
just keep popping in.
hey, you can end it, man. That's all
you can just click the button and we'll just be cast back into the oblivion.
Yeah,
that's right.
I figure, let's see. Where is the time at? 2:22. We go a little bit longer.
I'm basically just killing time until second watch tonight, so.
I am usually
I'm trying to go to bed early.
I'm usually on the East Coast now. I'm usually in bed. There he is. Let's see if we can get him in here. Hey, brother.
Hey, how you doing? Don't mind me. I didn't shave for y'all,
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
Did you change your underwear?
Yeah, I did that.
Good deal.
So I'll give you a little peek of that. So enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, well, here's what I was trying to do on the fly. I'll have to work out this screen capture issue. Before the update, it wasn't doing that. I don't know. It's a setting somewhere. But I'm sitting here drinking my coffee. I'm going to log into Project Quorum. But if you watch the podcast there, if you are interested in any of the stuff he's doing with those games like Magic the Gathering, some of the same people that I watch on YouTube or that I've talked to grew up playing those games, or they have those cards decks, so they might be interested in some of that stuff more so than well, people that never played it. Like, I don't have those decks or anything, but like I said, we were talking a little bit about all of it, really, and just having fun. I just made that cup of coffee, so I didn't want to burn my mouth. I have some parts coming. I have a couple other things that I need to order, although I'll probably do that next month in that budget. Went on some auction sites, ordered some things. My server in the next room, I have an upgrade kit for that. I'm going to be cleaning that up, and hopefully the back plane isn't burnt up in it. I don't know why the fifth drive is always showing up red. That's usually there's a problem somewhere. I don't know, something burned up maybe. Or gave up, maybe a capacitor or a power issue, or maybe the dust. But got to go to the dentist too and finally get my front teeth finished up. I have quite a few computer parts coming, but to those that play EverQuest or the computer stuff or whatever you see on the channel, there's going to be some computer stuff coming up. I'm upgrading my main PC, which a lot of people were that are into computers or grew up with them, a single channel, dual channel, and my computers are tri-channel. At least a couple of them are. These old i7 930s that have been upgraded to the I think they have Xenon 5690s in them. When I take the coolers off, I ordered parts for those. There was a guy, I guess, sent me a message about the Gigabyte build that I'm doing, the old one. He seemed like he was interested in it, although I'm not interested in selling it. Maybe not just yet, I don't know. I ordered a different cooler for that, so I'll kind of spoiler that here. So when I get that, but probably the next week or two, I should have all these parts for that stuff. But when I go in there, maybe tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to turn that server off, take it apart, clean all the dust out of it. I have to clean the switch. I got to get all the dirt and stuff out of that, vacuum the room up a little bit. And the NVRAM battery, I think, needs replaced in the switch. If it power goes out, it'll lose all the settings, which then I got to go in there and log into the terminal on that IBM sitting in there. Have a case coming for a build. I know I'm talking about these with the RAM and all that going up and down, and in the course of the world, some of this stuff is just using what I have or updating it a little bit to make it more useful for just consolidating all this data I have laying around. A lot of the stuff I don't use every day as far as like old discs or play old games, but if you have a computer and if I do play something like that on there, I guess I could screen capture it and share it on the channel. But I'm going to go back to the video game or the screen capture here for you, and maybe I'll show you some of that stuff. Alright, it seems like every time I start that I always have to cough, but try to mute it out when I catch it, but there's somebody here. No, maybe he's killing things. I'll move over here, but I had logged out. I'm sitting over here by Najina and Quorm. but I'd hit 34. I had lost my notes, so I gotta sit here and take time. I'm not gonna do it on camera to go through these spells. I think there's... I don't know if I have mesmerization in some of those early, really good enchanter spells. But when I was talking to RP Grandpa, I was getting an echo, or he was talking about when I listened to it, because I was going to record some of it or splice it into a video and take some of it from his video and make a video. But if people subscribe to my channel, I appreciate it. I mean, I want to grow my channel too, but I'm not trying to be stream every little thing I do, or be what they would call a streamer and do 15 different platforms and all that. So if that's his thing and he wants to have guests on there like we did, well, I'm all about it. My camera seemed to work all right and all that, so I'm happy with that on my end. Trying to just show a little love to people that, you watch their channel or you meet them and they say, oh, I post about that too. But when I was talking to him, the solo self-found, I'm not irritated about people doing that. It might have seemed that way, like, oh, you can't group with them or nothing. Well, you can help them. I don't know the whole rule set on Quorum, if you can group with them or not. Maybe you can. I'm not really sure. But I understand most people at this point probably want to do it themselves, or... It's kind of like the solo artist challenge. Like, when I go into a dungeon, sometimes I'll pick the whole place apart, just because it's experience, or I'm working my way through it. But that's what I'm doing on P99 on my enchanter, so it's slower. Let's see. Gotta open up another window. Was thinking about 4 monitors. I'm definitely gonna add a third. I thought about going with one large one that would, equal 3, but it's nice to have 3 different ones if you're doing... Well, when I was on his stream, I was moving videos around and doing other stuff. I wasn't even playing a game. But he said that he probably wasn't going to come back. Maybe he will. He said he was having an issue running it. I don't know. He'd upgraded his computer. But I was getting an echo, so I couldn't... I didn't hear that part. Once I turned it off, then I was like, oh, I didn't want to seem like I was ignoring him. I've had... every one of us has probably had the same issue with sound going up or down or different things. But he probably just got burnt out, I would say, playing as much as he was. I mean, when I'm in here, sometimes I'm listening to developers or people that are running the server, or they're working on another variant of a game, like Legend. Sounds like some of the stuff that the Hero's Journey might have had, like the multi-class stuff. It's interesting. I mean, when you're doing it old school solo on P99, it's definitely it's about as close to classic as you're going to get. And I don't know if some of these dungeons were necessarily meant to be soloed, although if you go in there and you're 5 or 10 levels above whatever and it's blue to you, and you can single out a couple or find a little spot. That's what most people did. It's funner in a group sometimes, definitely safer, or it could be worse. Comparing the two games, I'm really comparing what might be different. The pathing in Mistmoral and Quorum, There's a couple of the front NPCs. There's probably the same amount of NPCs in there. It's just their pathing. Like if I go back there, I'll show you. It's in some of my videos. I've talked about it when I was playing it before. Well, the more recent stuff that I'm doing now. But the one NPC, like when I got boxed in and I said I had to run, like the one, it does like some weird zigzag, and the pet will do it too. If you walk up that hill in the wrong spot, it'll walk and zigzag back and forth like it's pacing, but it does it really quick, and then all of a sudden it'll jerk around the corner, and if those gargoyles are up, it'd pull both of those and, well, half the shit in that tower, I guess. I had that happen to me once. I got flattened like a pancake. And what was weird about it is I'd been in that spot for 3 hours. You know, there was people coming in and out. They were running in and out, pulling mobs. They were asking, well, are you just doing those? And I'm like, well, if you want the pond, I can go further in. I just, you know, had been in there, and they were fine with that. I had no issues. And, you know, the one time I was like, well, I'll record some of this. You know, I've done it before. And, you know, boom, you get stuff like that. But everybody says it. But, it's like, it seems like maybe it'll get better, maybe it's something I gotta get used to, but the interface, it's like, it seems, well, it's the same looking, but, it's like, how do you describe it? It's like the feel of it, it's like this, it's different. Like when I say it's laggy, or it's like it's got a pause save thing going on. I guess that's just because it's a newer engine, maybe, compared to P99. But if those, I hadn't really timed it. Maybe their PQDI says it, which I, you know, haven't looked, because I'm kind of new to the Quorum too. Which, what interested me about playing it was, well, right now it's in the Luclin expansion, which is one above Velius, which P99's at Velius. So I'm in Velius stuff now, some of it with Tower of Frozen Shadows and going after an earring, and, you know, that might be a while, I don't know. I might need a couple levels, and it just depends on if I want to spend, you know, the next month a couple hours a day, you know, soloing or grouping to, you know, grind that out. There's always people, you know, around to do stuff. But, you know, when you lose, what, 12-14% of death or something like that, or you're in a hell level, I mean, it's dying at 34, it still sucks. But I'm more confident on my enchanter at the same level doing the same things on P99 than I am on Quorum, just because of like the interrupt thing, the fizzle thing, which you know, is going to happen. It gets better, and then the I don't know, it seems maybe it's a me thing, but so far I'm having fun with it. Enchanters, I don't know, I guess it's kind of a risky class, although some people run around with their summon pet, and I would assume, however they're playing, they're slowing and, you know, buffing. I mean, it's lower levels, the summon sword and shield isn't bad, really. It's safer than charming if you're not comfortable with that. People on this server said that charisma is not as important as it is on, well, green, or, well, what you would be used to, or what if you played the game. Like, I don't know, I disagree, but maybe, you know, they would know maybe if they're saying that. But then again, it's not about min-maxing. It's like if you have to learn what you're able to do here versus somewhere else. But Luclin, there's probably new spells, so that's going to be different. So depending on if I play this through this expansion, then you get to Planes of Power, which a lot of the spell research, and if you don't have those spells, but Yeah, I think you have to be 45 or 47 to go into the plains, which that isn't that far away, but the research was always, I don't know if it was a problem. It's just like, it seems like some of the pages just never drop. If the pages drop more, that would be, you know, probably wouldn't be too bad. But I don't mind the ones like this one that I'm after. If it's for your class and it's either a quest or, well, you go kill this guy when you're able to kill him, whether you do it solo or in a group and you get your spell, well then that's how most people would get that spell, where they'd be able to sell it. It's tradable, but it's just one of those things that, well, I could go do that if I go out there and maybe I get lucky and, you know, he's up, but he's going to be the highest thing in the cave. So he would be the most dangerous thing to me, and he's a wizard, so... Although I could probably kill him pretty easy, but then again, you know, you say that. It's like I was watching Cynical, because some of these people watch these videos, and I'm kind of talking to them and answering some of the stuff, whether I comment or, you know, however it comes about. But Razman was saying, oh, the paladin's, you know, almost overpowered. You know, later on, you know, he's getting flattened and running for his life. But, you know, and then Cynical said that, what about the Beast Lord? And it's like, sometimes I've thought, well, don't ever say something's overpowered. I mean, it's when it goes right, it's great, but it can go bad at any second. And that's like well, I don't know, I don't let the fear of it get to me. You know, if I, you know, die, then, you know, it's like, alright, plan B, I gotta go hunt out this corpse run that might take me, you know, however long. It's like when I had that death, or those 3 deaths, I did a video the next morning, you know, logging in. It's not that I was mad. I mean, I was kind of irritated, but it was my own damn fault, because while I had been there a while and nothing was going on, there was a couple people sitting there, and while, you know, anything can happen in the game, I think someone might have been running through and they might have argoed those 2 at the front, and, well, usually they're not worried about, you know, if someone's there, they're probably not AFK, or they probably wasn't thinking about it. It's like when I was training that other guy, I didn't mean to train him. I didn't want to do that, but I usually try to say, oh, you know, I usually avoid those things if I can, but it does happen. But we were talking about, usually there's not many people around me. It's like there might be people in there. I've seen people in places like you wouldn't expect to see them. You know, like, they probably are saying the same thing about you, maybe. Or, but I'm gonna pull this. I'm not trying to necessarily make it about me, but let's see. All right. We won't divulge too much information here. I have some of these SAS drives coming. I have the controller for that coming. It's for the free NAS. I have some ARGB radiators for NVMe drives. You know, those will add a little flair there. Of course, I ordered some more Arctic coolers, silver and black. Got a little theme going on. Of course, I ordered this fan. Of course, after I ordered it, I realized it had those push pin locks. I don't really like those. I prefer the ones with the screws. But here's a gold fan I ordered for the Gigabyte, so that, you know, it matches the gold theme. That's a vintage golden orb. And some NVMe screws. I got a deal on some used NVMe drives, so I scooped those up. And of course, a funky case for a build. Some adapter cables I needed for the Gigabyte. Another fan for another build. That's similar to the one that's on the Asus, although this one's lighted. I think the one on the Asus might be lighted too. I think it's like a blue or a white. And I ordered a couple of these a while back to go with... I have another AMD... These are older. I think it's a 450 or a Celeron variant, but I have a couple of these in boards already. I showed you those, and then I had ordered that RAM a while back. I needed that RAM for another thing, but these are for builds that I'm upgrading for my own personal stuff here. So my home NAS server, I'm going to bump it from... what did I have? 4 terabytes rated. I had 4 terabytes. It's going to go up to 12. So that should hold me for a while. But I'm going to go ahead and play this for a little bit and give you all a little update on that. And I guess that'll just be a little sneak what's going on. But... giving a little bit of creator love, I guess. So I'll show you that journey along the way when I go in there. I'll probably tear that server down maybe tomorrow. See what I need. I have a RAM kit for it, and I did buy upgraded processors, although, you know, again, it's that was like a year ago, so maybe 2 years ago, I forget. Because I wasn't using it, and I used another computer, and then I started using it again. You know how it is. Crazy, right? Hopefully there's something you enjoy. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.